Hey YouTube! So I figured I would show a couple of my previous attempts at parts. I'm cleaning up and gonna end up throwing out a couple of them. Um, so this is the first piece that I had tried making for that shoulder piece I've been working on recently. I made it bigger than I think I wanted. I used thinner cardstock, so it's like very like wobbly. And I only did a single layer of the plastic resin on the outside because it was my first time ever using it. So with all those things combined, I got about this far and then decided, you know what, I will try something else. Which brings me to the next piece. It's a little bit smaller. What I found happen though was I used a lot more plastic resin on this. It's very heavy. It's like literally like a solid chunk of plastic. But by the time I finished this piece, you'll notice it's not rounded or anything too. It was getting too heavy and I realized if I did the entire costume like this I wouldn't be able to move it. The reason I used so much plastic was because I was trying to basically fill the inside so that I could sand it smooth, and because it's so angular I ended up having to use like tons of plastic just so that like the corners and stuff wouldn't sand through all the way. Actually having trouble holding it with just one hand. So that's why I moved on from this. Then I've got the next rendition, which is a little bit better looking. I modified the Pepakura template as well, so I don't have those little triangles coming up anymore. And I also did my best to smooth out the patterns. I mentioned this in a previous video. So I liked this. It's only got a couple of layers of plastic on the outside, but it's made with thicker cardstock. There's no plastic on the underside yet. And it is fairly rigid. I would still need to put stuff inside of it and obviously do the back and clean it up because the resin sticks to everything. So I might actually still make use of this one. I would just have to fill it similar to how I did the other thing. And I think that this stuff will stick fine with the plastic, so that shouldn't be an issue. This might be my second piece. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, because I'm keeping this one, but the other two, they're taking up space. I don't really have a use for them, so I am probably just going to flatten them out. So, see ya.